Kelly here.
Nikki here, and today we are reviewing Cricket Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. Book of the year.
Oh, and guess what? We got these books.
Oh, boom.
Signed. Oh, look at that beautifulness.
Isn't it beautiful, guys? She just said that, but it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And so are these pages.
Mm-hmm.
Red pages, 6 of crows.
Oh, mine's got all these little notes.
Over here has black pages, so they look really cool together.
So, if you read 6 of Crows, if you haven't read 6 of Crows, you should stop watching this review
and
right
go
now.
Read it right now.
And go read it.
Call into work tomorrow because, well, tomorrow's Saturday. Finish it tomorrow.
So, this book picks up right where the first book leaves. So, if you, like I said, if you read it, you know that Inej is gone. They pulled off the heist. Everything went, everything went good. Well, as good as can be expected. They went to get their money, and
didn't happen.
It didn't happen. And instead, in swoops, a drugged up Grisha and takes Inej right out. So,
the song that we chose for this book, before we get too into it, because we're going to get into it fast, is Breaking Benjamin, So Cold. And if you watch the official music video, it fits pretty perfectly with the book. So here is that.
Super good. I recommend everybody listen to the song So Cold by Breaking Benjamin after you watch our little review. Oh, this book.
This book.
Don't expect to just finish this book and think you're going to go right back to reality, or
you're not.
Or even be able to pick up another book and read it and it's going to be good. This book was so brilliantly written.
It changes everything. It changes your entire aspect of books.
So, I'm thinking halfway through this book, I'm thinking, how are they going to get out of this? I mean...
And this is not just... The 6 of Crows was just one heist. This is lots of heists.
Well, they encounter problems because obviously it starts with they've got to get Inej back. So the genius Kaz, he's so on top of it. So the first step is to get Inej back.
Yeah.
And they pulled off such a magnificent trick. Like I wrote in my little annotation here, I wrote, yes, Kaz is a genius. I didn't really care for Kaz because I think he's cold.
I've loved Kaz from the beginning.
But I wrote in here, maybe I like him just a little bit. So I did end the book loving Kaz. So, of course, my favorite character in the book was Inej. Well, two, Inej and Nina. I love Nina and Matthias and Wyland.
And Wyland. We love them all.
So, obviously, the crew is back for this book. So, this book, it's just like the whole world is going to come crashing down on them in this book. So, they pull off this big heist in the first book.
And now everybody's after them.
So now, at the end of the first book, they were meant to deliver Kuwait was a guy, so they were meant to deliver Kuwait, and then they were going to receive the money, and then life was going to be good. Everybody was going to go their separate ways with all their money. Everything was going to be great. But they didn't. That's not how it went. So first part of the book, they got to get Inej back, right?
Right.
I don't even know if we should go as far as to tell you if they got Inej back or not, or what happens to her.
We should let you find out.
All I can say is that Inej is one tough cookie.
Oh, yeah.
She's on my heroine list. Like,
definitely.
She is right up there. Her and Nina both.
Mm-hmm.
So, some people join us from the Grisha trilogy. Some more people join us from the Grisha trilogy in this book.
Lots of familiar faces.
So I was very shocked to find a few that join us. I don't want to say who, but so now they have enemies. Now they have new enemies because everybody, you remember in the first book, was going after Kuei. So now they've got enemies. Somehow, Jan Van Eyck
hate him.
turns the entire city of Ketternam against them. Now,
and all out. Wanted posters, huge rewards, like crazy is after them.
So not only did they lose Inej, and they may or may not get her back, you have to read.
They also can't walk the streets of Ketternam anymore.
Their territory is gone. All this power that Kaz had, running his little gang, is gone. Everyone is hunting them. So seriously.
And even the crows have turned their back on the crew. So I mean, they literally only have each other in this book until they do form some alliances, which you'll read about. But 90% of this book, it's just them, Kaz and his crew, and that's it. That's all they have to rely on.
Mm-hmm. And they're trying to get themselves out of this hole. So in the midst of all of this, it's exciting that we find out a lot of stuff. We find out more about Wylan, and there is an exciting story about Wylan inside this.
Yes.
We find out more about Jesper. We find out all of Jesper's story, and I really love Jesper, and so I was really excited about, meeting. I don't want to give too much away. It's so hard for me to figure out what I could say and what I can't say, but you will get to know Jesper's story. You get to know all of their stories.
And that's what I like about Leigh Bardugo so much, is she builds the characters up so much that they're your friends. And
so beautifully, brilliantly written.
And we said that in the last book, in Six of Crows, in our review. They are like your best friends. You feel like you can call them up. You miss them. Like, we're having withdrawals because we're not reading about them anymore, and we don't know what's happening to them.
One of our book club gals, she just finished the Grisha trilogy, and we were like, and she was like, I don't know what to do, and I'm like, well, at least you still have Six of Crows and
right?
Kings
We don't
to
even
read.
have that anymore.
We've already finished them all. So we can't just give you a simple, oh look, my little crow here. We can't just give you a simple rundown of the book, because this book is there are so many intricate parts and pieces, and we're not just going to go in a straight line in this story. We don't have just one final outcome. We don't have one mission. We're talking
missions upon missions upon missions, inside of missions, failed missions, different missions. It's insane. And the entire time that you're reading, it's just insane.
It is.
Even on the down parts, when you are learning about the backstories, it's insane.
It's so good.
So well written. So just like we said, it's nothing like you've read before.
We're gonna find out everything about all of our Six of Crows, all of our characters. We're going to find out their backstories. You're going to find out why they are the way that they are. You're going to fall in love with each and every one of them. I can't even express. This also is a 10-star book.
Oh yes, definitely. No.
This
like
is
I said, book of the year for
best book I have ever read. The best book I've ever read. So one of the parts I really, really love in this book, and I had to stop reading it. I was just like, why crows?
Oh.
Why crows?
Because crows remember human faces. They remember the people who feed them, who are kind to them, and the people that wrong them too. They don't forget, and they tell each other who to look after and who to watch for.
I just thought that was beautiful.
That's a direct quote from the book.
Kaz. That's Kaz. Right there, guys.
And yes, there was crying done in this book.
Lots
We're
of
not
crying.
going to go into why there were tears being shed.
I really want to write a letter to Leigh. I
Yes.
just need some answers.
There will be tears.
This book wraps up nicely. We don't want to mislead you. It does wrap up nicely, and thank God, thank you, Leigh, I guess. She closes the book nicely. Don't get me wrong, but there are two other very clear paths that she can take with this story. So I just hope
We're praying
that we get
to
more.
the Grisha gods, and we're praying to Leigh Bardugo that there will be more to come.
There will be more, and not of the Six of Crows together, but like I said, you have to read the book and you have to finish it, and then you'll know exactly why we can't put this into a straight, clear-cut review for you, because
and why we can't let go of it, because we can't. Like,
I'm going to wait a year, and then I'm going to read all the Grisha again, and then I'm going to read all of Six of Crows, and fingers crossed I get another book out by then that I can read.
And double fingers crossed, hopefully she will come back to Wichita so we can see her again.
That would be great. I would love that.
Because she's amazing, and she's such an awesome person.
She is.
You know, like, she really answered a lot of our questions. She was awesome to interact with, and so we definitely are huge fans of Leigh Bardugo.
And she's a genius.
Oh, that's given.
I can't help but feel like there's a little bit of Kaz in Leigh. I thought, maybe Kaz is Leigh's alter ego.
Ooh.
Maybe. I don't know. But Nina's definitely mine. Okay, guys, this is a 10-star book.
10 stars, no joke.
Read. And you buy these books, and you add them to your collection. And you cannot get this in paperback. Absolutely not. Because you want to enjoy the red pages and the black pages. And they're just so beautiful and just so powerful. I can't. This is my favorite book.
Yes, definitely.
I have been around for a lot of years, and I have read a lot of books, and this is my favorite. Well done, Leigh Bardugo. You are a genius.
Yes.
10 stars.
Crooked Kingdom, Leigh Bardugo. Thanks, guys.
Bye.